I'm Melissa Lanceman, Thornhill's MP, and I'm going to give you a rundown of the top 3 issues in my office this week. Number 1, we have a cost of living crisis. I hear it everywhere I go. Thornhillers and Canadians from coast to coast are feeling the damage that Justin Trudeau has inflicted on our economy, resulting in skyrocketing prices on everything. House prices have doubled under Justin Trudeau, and they're up 29% just in the last year. Groceries are costing families an extra $1,000 annually, and gas prices are through the roof, making it more difficult for parents to drive to work or take their kids to ballet or hockey. Every loonie that you earn has lost a nickel in value, thanks to the out-of-control Liberal spending that has doubled our national debt. It's a once-in-a-generation high, and we need to get people back to work. Stop the frivolous spending and stop printing money for things that we don't have and don't need. Number 2, mandates, restrictions, and travel. People are still talking about this because we've dropped some of the testing, but not all of it. Canada has some of the highest vaccination rates in the world, and all of us have done everything the government has asked us for 2 years. However, current measures are overly restrictive, and they're piling on unnecessary, unscientific, punitive, and costly burdens on families everywhere. At a time where provinces and international allies are lifting restrictions, including vaccine passports, mask mandates, there is no longer any scientific basis from restricting Canadians from traveling within their own country or abroad. There is no longer any scientific basis for restricting Canadians from returning to work. This isn't science. It needs to end. All of it. Today. And number 3, finally, we know that what Ukrainians want most is to be able to live in their home nation, free, sovereign, and peaceful. We've got a lot of Ukrainians in Thornhill, and the Ukrainian request that we heard this week for a no-fly zone is entirely understandable, given the consistent and indiscriminate killing of civilians being perpetuated by the Putin regime. Canada and our allies have the moral duty to help Ukrainians, standing up for freedom, for independence, for sovereignty. One day, we're all going to ask ourselves, did we do everything that we could? And the answer today is no. For those contacting our office, for those in our community who need the help for their friends and their family, we've been working around the clock. We're going to post the info below about how you can get help, but call us and we'll work with you. Those are the top 3 issues in my office this week. Remember, you can always reach out. We'll always answer everything.